Raquel.
Yes, so thank you, Josh.
Yes.
So President Dilma, as was mentioned before, she was suspended from office for the duration of her impeachment trial. Michel Temer, who was her vice president, became now the acting president with the authority to appoint ministers and enact policies. How does the U.S. government view this impeachment process, and also what does the White House expect from this new government? Will President Obama call the acting president, Michel Temer?
I'm not aware of any planned calls, but if a call like that were to take place, we would certainly let you know. As a government, we intend to respect the government institutions and traditions and procedures that the Brazilian government follows for governing that country. That's what we would expect other countries to do when they're observing our legislative process, for example. All too often, the legislative process here in the United States doesn't work nearly as rapidly as we would like. And there may be other countries who get a little frustrated about that kind of inaction. But we assure them that invariably that the president's pretty frustrated by how slow that process works as well. But our expectation is that we're going to follow the rules and laws and institutions of the United States government in handling the affairs of the United States. And we certainly are going to respect the Brazilian government as they follow the rules and traditions for governing their country, and that's what we'll do.
One more question. The
Sure.
White House says Brazil has a mature democracy, and today the suspended President Dilma Rousseff said that Brazil has a young democracy and call it a coup. Does the government, the U.S. government, have any concern that this impeachment process is following the Brazilian laws?
Well, I'm certainly no expert on the Brazilian Constitution, but our expectation is that the institutions of the Brazilian government that have been built up over the last few decades are sufficiently mature and durable to withstand the political turmoil that country is facing right now. And that is not to downplay the obvious significance of the events of the last few weeks. But it is an effort to convey to the Brazilian government and to the Brazilian people that the United States values the important relationship that our two countries have. We cooperate on a wide range of issues. And the president had the opportunity to visit Brazil in his first term. And that was an opportunity for him to state affirmatively early in his presidency about the importance of the relationship between our two countries. That, of course, was renewed when President Rousseff visited the White House not too long ago. So the United States will stand with Brazil, even through these challenging times, and we continue to have confidence in the capacity of the government to rely on their well-established traditions and laws to manage their way through this challenging time for their country's politics. Okay?